What's going on, guys? My name is Jake, and welcome back to Gax Reviews. And this is not the first video I wanted to be making since coming back. It's been a little over 2 weeks since I've posted a video. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. My life has been kind of crazy right now with school and the way online schooling is working. Don't have a lot of free time, and with that, I've got a lot of burnout happening right now. It's inevitable. It happens very frequently with me. I don't really feel like watching stuff, and I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of thing. I gotta push myself to go through these because there's some movies coming out soon that I want to talk about. So gotta get myself in that mindset. But this type of stuff that we're gonna talk about today is what makes me feel really burnt out. We got more movie delays, guys, and it was inevitable. We can't say that it hits it here. It wasn't, but I'm gonna talk about why we've gotten to this point because it sucks, and I'm just gonna say that straight up. It sucks. But let's talk about what's kind of happened. So I didn't get to talk about this in a little video beforehand, but since Wonder Woman shifted, Wonder Woman was supposed to come out in November. It shifted out to December 25th. That kind of coincides with another Warner Brothers film that was supposed to come out, Dune. Dune was supposed to come out December 18th, and not just that, Warner Brothers has shifted Dune completely now because of that. Dune is now coming out almost a full year later, October 1st of 2021. Does that date sound familiar? The Batman with Robert Pattinson's new film was supposed to come out October 1st of 2021, and Warner Brothers spent no time delaying that one. March 4th is now its new release date of 2022. Why is all of this happening now? Well, No Time to Die, which was supposed to be released in November, has shifted to April 2021, which is almost a full year since its first release date. And to me, that's kind of the first domino that's caused a lot of this stuff to happen. West Side Story, this was a little earlier, but it did move from December 2020 to December 2021. We got a lot more DCU delays too. Also, The Flash, which was supposed to come out in June 3rd, has moved from 2022 upwards a bit more to November 4th, 2022. Shazam, which was supposed to come out in November 4th of 2022, has been moved, oh my God, to June 2nd, 2023. Guys, that's almost a 3-year difference. That's 2.5 years from now. That's mind-blowing to think that movies are getting pushed that far. Not just that, they're kids in that movie. How are they going to handle that? They got to film that either soon, or we're going to have an It Chapter 2 situation on us with the kids outgrowing what would take place in the storyline and possibly some CGI, which was kind of noticeable. As well, Black Adam no longer has a release date. It is scheduled to be in production sometime next year. That has been moved completely off the schedule. The Matrix 4 has shifted up from April 1st, 2022 to December 22nd, 2021. As well, Soul and The Croods 2 are staying on their dates of November 18th and November 25th, I believe, respectively, just in time for Thanksgiving. Soul, I believe, is probably going to go to Disney Plus, especially with the numbers from Mulan, saying they did around 100 million on that premium access. I feel like Soul is going to go that route, as well stay open for people who in regions that can't see them on Disney Plus if Disney Plus isn't available. I see that happening. But why did we get to this point? A lot of people thought back in March that we were going to go through this period when we got the first initial rush of delays. We got Fast 9, we got No Time to Die, again, we had A Quiet Place. We had all of these delays, and we were thinking, okay, we're going to be trying to ramp up in time for that fall, winter time. That's when we're going to be able to go back and see movies for. And that's when a lot of movie theaters thought they were going to be able to go and see movies. And a lot of movie theaters have taken the risk of being open for Tenet, which, if you don't know, I'm sure you've heard a lot me talk about Tenet on this channel. It's supposed to be the big tentpole movie to bring people back into theaters. Tenet came out in August, and it did not do as well as Warner Brothers was hoping. Was this going to be the savior of the box office? Was this going to be the movie that people were going to go out and see in a pandemic? It turns out, at least domestically, no. Internationally, it's done pretty well. Worldwide, it's gained over 300 million, which isn't great, especially considering a Christopher Nolan movie, but given the circumstances that we have, that it's close to making profit. Is it going to make profit? It needs about 150 million to make profit. I don't know if it's going to get there, but it's not terrible. But when you look at international and domestically, you cut that. International has made 85% of the money. It's made $262 million international and $45 million domestically. That's Canada and the United States combined. That's not good, especially considering Canada had a week and a half before the States got the film. That's not good. And I think that alone has caused movies to shift completely, and for companies to look at that and think, why would I release my movie if no one's coming out? And when you look at the multitude of other factors in that, whether it's coronavirus numbers are rising again. I know in my region especially, it's happening again. We got a second wave. It's official. We have to stay home most of the time again. That's just what's happened. So I'm not going out of my way, even though my theaters are open, to go see a movie. Not like there's anything to see, but I can't go out of my way to support them because I don't feel comfortable. You look at the states, the United States, and how they're handling it with New York not opened. LA County has not opened a lot of their theaters. A lot of their indoor theaters are closed. And most of that revenue is coming from outdoor drive-ins. You can't do drive-ins throughout the winter. So what's going on? I believe right now we're kind of at a standstill between movie theaters and movie distribution. And ultimately, this is going to hurt exhibition because, as was announced earlier this week, Cineworld, one of the largest theater companies in the UK, is closing their doors starting this Friday until further notice. And as well, the Regal Theaters, which is owned by Cineworld, is closing close to 600 movie theaters in the US, again, until further notice. A lot of this is scary, guys, because I don't think people really realize how much of a difference this is going to make, because movies aren't going to come out if they think there's not going to be an audience to see it. And Tenet was the first movie to test that. Movie theaters aren't going to open just for one movie now. They did. They opened just for Tenet and the New Mutants to extend, but no one was out to see the New Mutants, and no one showed up. And not just that, why would theaters stay open right now? Because they're just losing money in general. If people aren't showing up to see movies, if no movies are being released, they're losing money. And ultimately, they're going to run out of money faster being open than closed. So now we're at kind of this gray area, more than ever, of thinking, when is the next time we're going to see a movie? Will theater exhibition last that long? Because there's reports of AMC in the United States running out of money when it comes to their movie theaters. And within 6 months, they're going to be fully out of liquidation, and they're asking Congress to give them money. And there's been people signing off on that thing. Martin Scorsese, all these directors and actors signing off on this to save movie theaters, because this is the point we're going to come to, is that movie theaters are going to go out of business, especially not just the big ones, the small ones too. I have a ton of local art film theaters that I don't know if they're going to last through this. And they thrive on those movies to come out, especially the smaller films that aren't coming out. And it's just, where do we go from here? When is the next time we're going to see a movie in the theaters of any kind? I don't know. We thought it was going to be now. We thought it was going to be the fall and winter period. It's not. Will theater exhibition last? That's really what we've come down to now. And it's a touchy subject. It's a subject that no one knows the answer to. But it's something that we have to be a little worried for. I get all these movies are delaying, but will there be screens to see them on? We'll find out. Yeah, not exactly the most uplifting video to post, but it's the reality of the world that we're in right now. And I think it's such a fascinating conversation to talk about. And I want you guys in that comment section below, what are your thoughts on all of this? Are you going to go out of your ways, if your movie theaters are still open, to see a movie right now if there's no movies out? Are you going to go and see those re-releases? Are you going to try to support your theaters? Because I wish I could, but I don't feel comfortable right now doing that. Let's switch it to something a little bit happier. It's October, if you guys haven't known, from Spooky Month. And I'm going to try to do some stuff on here. I had a plan of a bunch of movies I was going to try to review. I don't know how much I can fit in with my schedule from school. So I'm going to do my best to bring some movies I really want to talk about, as well as the new releases. Don't expect all those. Those are going to be coming out. We got Borat 2 coming this month. We have The Trial of Chicago 7. Hubie Halloween, which comes out tomorrow. Adam Sandler promised to make the worst movie ever if he didn't get nominated for Best Actor from the Academy. And let's find out what happens about that tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that. If you guys want any movies, if you want me to talk about, leave in that comment section below, and I'll try my best to get to them. And yeah, that about wraps up this video. If you guys did enjoy it, I want you guys to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already for more movie reviews and movie news. Other than that, I've been Jake, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.